Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Yamistan here, back again with another video. And today I'll be reviewing the EWEADN DK68HE. And I'll be comparing it to my previous keyboard, my Drunktier G65, which I've owned for 2 years. I have been testing this keyboard for about a month now, and I'm ready to share my thoughts. This is my first keyboard review, so if you guys could leave a comment on how to improve this review, that would be great. This was sent to me by EWEADN together with the S9V2, but they had no editorial inputs as with that previous video. So without that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so first let's talk the build quality. So the build quality on this keyboard is good for the price, in my opinion. Like, it's made with solid plastic, as you can hear, but there's no rattling or anything like that. Even when I shake it, the keycaps don't shake that much. I will say the one caveat on this keyboard is when I remove the keycaps, sometimes the entire switch comes out, like as you can see here. That does not happen on my G65, fortunately, but that does cost more money, which I'll tackle in a later part of the video. Um, I will say the G65 is better built. Like, this is sturdier. It has a metal aluminum plate underneath. And the Hall effect switches don't come out when you pull on the keycaps. Okay. Next, let's talk about the design. Okay, so the DK68 reminds me of if the WOOTING 60 and the MCHO's A68 decided to have a baby, meaning that, like the outer part, like when you look at it, you'd think that it's like a WOOTING copy, but when you see the light bar on top, it'll remind you of the MCHO's light bar. Okay, so overall, I do like the design, and thanks to the floating keycap design, as you can see, like you can see the switches here. It's much easier to clean, especially compared to my G65, wherein I have to remove all the keycaps here and basically turn it like this and then start wiping or using my brush to remove the dust and grime in there. Okay. My only two complaints about the design is, first, the USB-C port is on the side, as you can see. I had to use like a adapter, an L-shaped adapter for the Type C port here, like so that I can use my straight USB-C cable. The cable that comes with it is also straight, so I think it will be best to buy like an angle adapter like this, just to prevent the cable from kinking and getting destroyed over time. Okay, and two, the light bar, I think at least on this pink one, is tinted, so the RGB color doesn't really shine that much. As you can see, like it's trying to show blue, but it's not really blue. So yeah, okay. Okay, next let's talk switches. Okay, so on EWEADN's website, it says they're using Gateron magnetic switches, but upon inspection on the switch itself, it says they're using Everfree switches, which are, upon my research, are like a sub-brand of Gateron, like the cheaper kind. So they're not misleading there that much. As you can see here, hopefully you guys can see it here. This is what the switches look like. So overall, I have nothing negative to say about the switches. Like, they work well. I'll show a video here of me using the rapid trigger, and it works really well. Like, I have no negative complaints about it, and it basically works as well as my Drunktier G65, which uses Raisha Hall effects switches. So yeah. And next, let's talk sound. Okay, so sound while typing is okay on the DK68. It's not talky, and the G65 does sound better compared to the DK68, but there is a huge price difference. Like, this has an aluminum plate and has silicone backing. This doesn't. But while gaming, like if gaming is all you're gonna do with this keyboard and what its primary focus is at, it's totally fine. Like, when you wear IEMs, you're not gonna hear it click and clank when you're pressing WASD or something like that, and neither will your neighbors or like your roommate will mind the sound of this keyboard. Okay, so let's do a quick sound test of the keyboard. Okay, so this is the DK68. This is the G65. Next, keycaps. On their website, they mentioned they're using PBT double shot keycaps, and after a month of use, no key has faded yet. They're definitely better compared to the phantom keycaps that Razer sells. Those faded like in a month for me with my sweaty hands. So I'm glad to see that this haven't hasn't faded, especially for the price. But if I were to own this keyboard, I would definitely switch them out for my preferred type of keycaps. Okay, so next, performance. Okay, so on their website, they claim that this keyboard only has 2 milliseconds of latency and a scan rate of 32K. Now, I can't confirm or deny these claims because I don't have the equipment for it. In the settings, though, it just says 1K hertz polling max. There is no turbo mode in the settings. I don't know if keyboards have that, but I will say performance is good. The rapid trigger felt good, like basically as good as my G65, and I've never had any performance issues or reliability issues with it. Okay. Next, software. Okay, so WOOTING's keyboard software is decent. It's a web-based software slash driver that works well. But note that I've only tried the Drunk Deer web-based software, so I haven't really tried the best web-based software for keyboards out there, aka the WOOTING one or the Wootility one. Um, this one, for the WOOTING one, is easy to understand, and you can just have preset profiles selected, like one for Valorant, one for Chinese esports player there, and you can just select it and have it be the settings for your keyboard, which is good in my opinion. Okay, next, daily use. Okay, so all right, since I've been using this for almost a month now, I've been genuinely enjoying it. For gaming, it's great. Like, I've never had a problem with my movement in Valorant. Actually, I've been grinding a lot of Valorant, and I've gotten out of my previous rank, and I was able to rank up with this keyboard with no problem at all. Like, I've never blamed my keyboard for any movement misses or anything like that. I don't really play a lot of movement heavy games like Apex or something like that, so I don't know how well this will hold up for that. But for like Valorant, I have no issues with its performance at all. It's also not that loud that you can hear the key taps while I play, so it doesn't get picked up by my mic when I'm streaming. So overall, I'm very impressed to the point that I don't even miss the G65. Going to the price and value for money of this. Okay, this keyboard. Okay, so the most amazing part of this keyboard is the price. Like, SRP on the website is $60, but it's currently on sale. Like, it's been on sale for a month now for $35, which is amazing. And it's honestly a steal for the price. Like, my G65 on Amazon is on sale for $69, and that's with the bare bones unit, doesn't include any keycaps. So that's the main difference here. Like, conclusion time, is the DK68 worth it? 100% easiest recommend of my life. Granted, I haven't tried a lot of other cheap Hall effect keyboards from Chinese brands more that are also popular, like the Mchos one, the Fun 60, and other stuff like that. But if I just compare it to my G65, which I bought for like $110 at the time of release 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, 2 years ago, which is good value because it lasted for 2 years with no problems at all. I didn't even change any switches or anything like that, and it worked well. But performance wise, like, just being objective as I can be, like, performance is almost the same, like, in my honest opinion. Like, yeah, this sounds better, this feels better, it's a lot more hefty compared to this one, which is also made of plastic, but this feels more premium, I guess, in my opinion. But like, just for like movement, WASD, stuff like that, what you do in Valorant, like the counter strafing and stuff like that, like, it performs as similar to my G65, and with for like half the price of a bare bones unit, which is amazing. So yeah, so if you're in the market for like a budget Hall effect keyboard, you can't go wrong with the EWEADN DK68. Right, so that's it for this review. Uh, I hope you guys enjoyed my first keyboard review. Please do leave a comment on how I can improve my keyboard reviews, because I just, you know, got this keyboard with the Acco TAC 75HE. Like, I just got this today, and obviously I'm gonna daily drive this thing because this is my new keyboard, and I'm gonna test it out. But so help me improve in that. But my recommendation stays the same for this. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.